You're here, front forward fold challenge. Let's get down into it. And I'm going to give you the greatest piece of advice I've ever received. One of the best. Here we go. Flexibility, consistency, discipline, and some pretty brilliant advice today. Let's get right into it. We all have this inner dialogue, this inner voice in our head. And often it's not very kind. It tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, strong enough, fast enough, whatever it might be. It's often very self-deprecating. I want you to try this. Picture somebody in your life who you know loves you unconditionally, only wants the best for you. Whether they're alive or dead, doesn't matter. For me, it's my grandmother. She's been passed for many years. I want you to picture that person right now. Picture them sitting beside you. What would they say to you to lift you up, to give you strength, to inspire you? What are the words that they would share that would be exactly what you need to hear right now? Think about that. We're going to go deep into our stretch right now. I'm not going to say anything for a bit. I want you to think about who that person is and what they would say to you right now. Just go deep. Use this as a meditation almost. Continue with your forward fold and just think about who the person is and what they would say to you. I'm going to focus on my breathing. I know my person. I know what they would say. I want you to think about you. Somebody that you know for certain that would want you to succeed in life, that wants the best for you, that hopes you get everything you dream of and hope for. What would they say to you right now? Picture yourself sitting beside them. Maybe they're right here beside you in this stretch. Feel their presence. Again, they can be alive. They can be dead. What do you need to hear from them right now? Focus on our stretch as well. Continue to get deeper, showing up. Who is that person? What are they going to say? It's going to give you strength, power. I went through this exercise once. I was on a train, and I sat there and immediately thought of my grandmother, who was the most beautiful person I ever met. She taught me to ride my bike, tie my shoes, swim. She was like another mother to me. My own mother is amazing, but I was fortunate to have just another exceptional person in my life. And I know she truly wanted the best for me, wanted me to get everything I desired, loved me unconditionally. And I could feel her presence as I sat there. And can you feel the presence of the person you're thinking of with you right now, sitting beside you? And it's pretty simple, the message my grandmother gave to me. And I think about it, this was years ago I did this exercise, and I think about it often when I'm feeling down, when I'm having a bad moment, I don't feel good about myself, or I'm anxious or stressed and having some negative self-talk. And I switch and I start to think about that. When I focus on her kind words, her inspiration, what I know she would say to me, what she'd want for me. And it lifts me up. Consider what they would say to you. And if you don't know what exactly would say, just come up with it. Figure out. For me, it was as simple as you're on the right path. Just keep moving forward. You're a good person. What would that person who loves you, who wants the best for you, say to you? Give you comfort and strength. And you might need more time than today to figure that out, but just come up with something. Really think it through and use that in the moments of struggle, pain. Our inner voice is often our biggest bully. The one that treats us the worst is ourselves. If a friend talked to us the way we talk to ourselves, would we keep that friend around? Not likely. So we get to decide what we focus on. I can focus on those thoughts that I don't generate. The mind is a thought-making machine. And once I have a negative thought, a thought that doesn't serve me, I will often think, what would my grandmother say to me right now? What would her words be? Oh, the warmth I can feel from that. I can just feel, just lets go a bit of tension and stress. It's remarkable. And it's just as simple as you're on the right path. Keep moving forward. I believe in you. You're a good person. Believe it or not, there is definitely somebody out there that feels like that about you. We don't know the power that we can have. It might even been in a brief encounter that somebody just thinks so much of you that you don't even know. But I assure you, I can tell you now, I truly do want the best for you. I mean that. There is an abundance out in the universe. This is what we'll talk about tomorrow, is abundance. But there's abundance of wealth, health, and happiness. And if I get mine, that doesn't take away from you, and vice versa. There's enough for all of us. And I absolutely do think you're good enough. We all have light in us. Don't forget our stretch. I think this is really important, though. If you can tap into this, it's one of the most powerful things I've ever come across. Particularly if it's maybe a loved one that's not with you anymore, and you bring their light and keep their life and their energy still alive. Just feel their presence right with you. Help it build you up, lift you up, strengthen you. And focus on those words that they would say to you or have said to you. And remember that and use it as a tool when you're in your darkest or most difficult moments. I am good enough. You can hear her voice. You're a good person, Drew. It's a little woo-woo, I know, but it works. And maybe a little woo-woo is okay. Oh, let's get deep, yeah. We're going to go deep. Why not? I'm in woo-woo. I'm going to picture like that my grandmother's here, sort of pushing on my back a bit, helping me deepen my stretch. I can feel this remarkable sense of joy. Those people that we've loved and truly loved us, they walk with us all the time. And there's other sources that walk amongst us all the time. Oh, yes. And we rise up. Remember those words, that encouragement. Feel that love from that person that really wants you to be successful and happy. And go to that whenever you need to build you up. You are strong enough, good enough, capable enough, all those things. We got a little woo-woo today. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's have a good time. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.